Welcome everybody on YouTube, because Twitch has already heard all this. See, I even said that for you guys there on Twitch. But today we got the Beer Keggers are at the Easy Lovers. And let's see. No, I didn't see your name in there, douche. That I kind of glanced real quick. But I don't remember if you're a pitcher. So if you're a pitcher, you'll probably be up out there. But if you're a fielder, you're going to need to talk to the big boss there, MGH. But for right now, the Beer Keggers up to the plate, and it looks like Rusty Edge, my son, hits the first one. Vernakic and Parasuma. I can't pronounce half these names.
Designated hitter, number 7.
So here comes. I'm not even paying attention yet. I'm already looking at other stuff. So here's Matt Blacksmith. Strike 2 now on him, so we're already starting off to a bad. Well, actually, that's not too bad there. So Rusty was the first guy up. Our right fielder, he's out. Matt Blacksmith, their designated hitter, he just got on first base. Now we're all caught up. We got a 600 average, no homers, 1 RBI. KFB, the silver man there, gonna swing at that one, not even come close to it. That's going to be a little too high for him. He lets that go by. That's ball 1. He hits that one sky high. Hopefully it goes out into the audience. Oh, yep, it does. So May catches that one right on the line. 2-2 for Beer. That's going to be number 3. It's full count. Oh, no, I didn't mean to swing. Beer with a strikeout. It's got to be his second one ever. I'm still concerned that Douche isn't playing. Here's Reliable with 2 outs. He punches that one right back behind him, and in the announcer stand, that ball almost hit me in the face up here. That goes the other way, so that goes over to dugout. By the way, I'm not wearing my glasses, so Twinkie throws out the first, and that's out number 3. The Beer Keggers getting off to their normal start lately. So Twinkie Tiger will be up first, and then Fart Tyrant, and they're going to be facing. What do we got? We got our pitcher is Jamal, Dirt Baggis, Chris Dirt Baggis. So and Dirt Baggis has a win under his belt, by the way, on the season so far, pitching for the Beer Keggers. We got Twinkie Tiger, 316, 2 homers, and 5 RBIs. And nobody on the Beer Keggers has anything near that. We all have, we're lucky to have base hits half the time. That goes foul. That makes it strike 2 with 1 ball. That's a straight up pop up there. That looks like that's going out to Big Slick, out at left, so he's calling for it, and it's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 83.
I think MGH did start Oliver Mods or something. I'm not sure. Again, you know, you're gonna have to have a little discussion with her. Like I said, I have no control over any other team. I barely have enough control over this team. I can't get these guys to do what I tell them half the time. And which is why we have 2 losses on our record so far. And a strikeout for Chris Dirt Baggins. That makes it out number 2. The Easy Lovers send to their main man, their main mod, Eric Ball Smasher will be up first. He only has a 106 or .167 average, which is really horrible when you're a professional baseball player. But he's got a good attitude, so therefore he's going to hit that first one foul. And that one comes in way too slow for him. He's expecting the heat, and he got the ice. Number 2, and he throws the bat because he's disgusted with himself. Strikeout number 2 for Chris Dirt Baggis, which makes it out number 3 overall. Easy Lovers at 0, tied with the Beer Keggers. XJ Snake just popped in. What's going on?
The left fielder, number 74.
Yeah, I know my place. All right, so Big Slick comes up. He's sitting at a 353 so far on the season, and he hits the first one he sees, just a little bit too high. He's going to be helping me move some furniture tomorrow, so hopefully he don't peter himself out in this one. And that should have done it for him, but he made it just in the time with a little stretch, made it to first base. for a base hit. 375, nail clipper flipper. He's up now. I should have hit that one because that was all day long nail clipper.
Strike.
That comes curving over the plate. Strike number 2. That one he has to hit. So looks like who's going backwards? So Big Slick heads back to first as that one's going to get caught out anyways. The lovely Mariana Beer just made me some fresh machaca. But why I started a stream. She just sit at 250 average. She's going to hit that one foul. Still got greasy fingers. Right past shortstop. So that puts Beer on first and moves her brother-in-law up to second. MGH is on third.
Now batting the second baseman, number 15.
All right. I was reading. Damn it. That's also going out to. No, go back. I don't know.
Now batting the first
I might want to update. Dude, we just changed it to 18, so I don't care if it says it's 16. Doesn't really matter. Nobody's coming in here to join SRP right now. Sidewinder Kapowie hits it right out to center field. Bases loaded, out number, or not bases loaded, but 2 on. That came today with my Amazon thing. It says $100. I'm sure you get a bottle box of it for $100. You go to Stater Brothers and get it for 2. The top of 2, as I was talking to the lovely Bear, who was just on first and had to walk back to the dugout because Sidewinder blew it for her. So now we got Dirtbag pitching against the coach, MGH, 190 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs.
ball inside.
So the pitch number 1 went on the inside. Pitch number 2 goes strike.
That's up.
That's a little bit curving there on the outside. That's going to go right down the middle. She doesn't take it. That was a home run right there, written all over it. That goes right down the middle, too. She's going to get that one. It looks like Darren Big Sauce is going to take it, throw it to Kapowie on first eventually.
Now batting
He's in no hurry. He's just relaxed. Like, yeah, man, I'll get it there.
number 21.
All right, so now we got Danilo Navarro coming up on spot number 2. Inning number 2. And the first one goes way far foul.
Nope, high.
Dirtbag is trying to keep it out of reach. Not as good as he wants to, but that one does hit in the zone for strike number 2. That goes straight up in the air. It goes out of bounds. Try to hit that corner. The bat just goes into pieces. And that's going to be still strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the inside there.
Now batting
That makes it out number 2. 125,
fielder,
Corey May.
number 80.
Number 80. He is the right fielder coming in now. The third batter up.
That's inside.
Dirtbag throws that way too low on the inside. That's going in the same spot.
That's inside.
May is not fooled. He lets that one go right by.
Strike.
That hits the zone for a strike. Top corner, and he gets it. That just goes over. Oh, Darren Big Sauce does a flying Superman dive and does not come out with the ball.
Now batting.
Now makes loves to food. Makes love to food. She's sitting on a 350 average. Look at all these easy lovers with home runs and RBIs. The Beer Keggers got none of that. Oh, they're still in. It's not going to be there in the nick of time. I mean, I don't see. I mean, we touched the base the other day, and everything we did was we were out for it, even though we were already standing there. That's a popper out there going out to Reliable at center. He's calling for it. That could be out number 3, and it is. So the Beer Keggers somehow hold the easy lovers at 0. And now we're back to the top of the order. Rusty Edge, who is 0 for 1 with that first inning pop out there, he'll be up first. The designated hitter, Matt Blacksmith, coming up second.
The right fielder, number 17.
I think Dirtbagus did have a little bit of juice, but it's probably Gatorade. Ah, Rusty swings at that, but it came in so slow, it barely was airborne, and he missed that one. So 1-1 now. That one he likes, but he swings just a hair bit too slow, which sends it foul. He has to hit that because that was going strike, but Make Loves to Food picks it up, throws it to first. Out number 1. 0-2 Rusty heads back to the bench. As 1-for-1 Matt Blacksmith, who did make it to first his last at bat, coming up for more. He likes that one. He hits that one. Oh my God, is that going to be a home run? It certainly is. I believe that's what, our second or third home run of the entire season. Matt Blacksmith, who's been on the bench, sends it out 443 feet for the first score of the Beer Keggers. The Beer Keggers in so many games is now leads by 1. And here's Beer, 563, 1 RBI. Got struck out in his last at-bat. Smashes that one foul. That one he hits just past the pitcher. Oh, Make Love to Food dives for it and picks it up, throwing him out at first with inches to spare. And that makes it, 2 outs now as Mr. Reliable comes up to try to keep the dream alive here. He hits that past second, so he does, in fact, keep the dream alive by making to first base. And that's going to bring up Big Slick Brandon Balls. He also got on base today so far, 1-for-1, 2 outs, runner on first. And he hits that out in the slot there between, that would be between the shortstop and third base for a base hit, pushes Reliable up to second. He's on first. Now Clipper Flipper, 3-3 average, 2 outs, 2 on. He hits the slot out there again. And now, oh no. Okay, so we got, he slides in. And due to the error at home plate, that is another score. So now Clipper Flipper gets on first. The lovely Mariana Beer's up, 2 outs now. She's on, well, I don't know if that's got the juice to make it, but it's headed in the right direction. And it's going to get caught by Corey May out at right. So with 2 on, that now makes the score 2-0. Somehow the Beer Keggers are, I don't remember the last time they led a game. So we're at the batting order now for the Easy Lovers. Thunder is Gaming will be the first up. No homers, 4 RBIs though with a 350 average. Kurt Bagas spits out his sunflower seeds or his juice, whatever he has. He sends the first one in. That gets hit foul. That's just a wee bit too high. Also going to be a ball there, so 1-1. Here's Beer, dives for it. Oh, and he doesn't pick it up. It was quite a leap for him, a leap of faith, and the ball was just basically stopped. So he picks it up, throws it to first, too late. 300 average now. Radnor Luriak. What a weird name to try to say, especially when you don't know how it's pronounced. So I hope a foul ball. I wonder what to go tag him, but it was foul. Oh, that's right down the middle. That goes steal, but it's too late. All right, now I've got to see what to do. I got 2 strikes. I got a runner on second, no outs. Oh, that hits the corner. That's out. That's a strikeout for Chris Dirt Bagas. Now Twinkie Tiger, who's 0-for-1 today, 300 and the 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Oxy Elephant came in. He's saying hi, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming back. First one goes curve to a strike for Twinkie. That makes his strike number 2 with another curveball. Right here in the corner is going to go, and she gets a piece of it, sends it sky high, and it looks like Big Slick's calling for it. He'll send it right back to second after he hopefully catches it, and he does. 2 outs now. The Easy Lovers trailing by 2. Send Fart Tyrant. 0-for-1, 3-3 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs, runner on second. Dirt Bagas throws a curveball there, somewhat of a curveball, and hits the outside plate. Now strike 2 as he swings and misses.
That's down.
That's way too low there. That gets punched foul. You got 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 outs. And a strikeout. He throws the bat. He's pissed. He don't know what to do. He heads back to the dugout to grab his mitt. And now, somehow, I don't know. I don't understand. The Beer Keg. Well, I mean, it's going to turn around on me any minute because the Beer Keggers start doing the Beer Keggers. And all of a sudden,
Now batting,
that
the
two-run
second
lead is going to
baseman,
turn
number 15.
upside down, and it's just going to be a bad day. Here's the Big Sauce
Low.
watching the first one come in off the dirt, ball number 1. He dikes that one, and he sends it. That was a tough hop. MGH gets it in the nick of time to first,
Now batting, the first baseman,
and Darren
number
doesn't make it.
13.
Sidewinder Kapowie's up, everyone. 1 out. Smashes it to MGH. There's no hope for this one. She throws it to first. Sidewinder still at the
Now
plate.
batting, the
About
right
20 minutes
fielder,
late on that
number
one.
17.
And now Rusty Edge, who's sitting 0 for 2 today. He just can't get on base yet. Maybe he can here.
Nice.
That one was a little too high. Rusty hits that one foul. Veteran Chaos coming in with the subscription. Thank you so much. All right, Rusty gets on base thanks to Veteran's little motivational subscription there. Helps him out.
Now
He
batting,
doesn't want to get yelled at by his dad, so he makes it the first.
number 7.
2 outs. 2 for 2. Mac Blacksmith's up now. He punched it right in the mom game's hard. Mitt, of course. We got to move her, or we got to ask her to play a different base because she's always catching them on third. So the end of 4 for the Beer Keggers leaves us with no more runs added. The Easy Lovers are sending
Now batting,
Eric J.
the
Ball Smasher,
designated hitter,
who struck out his last at bat, I think. I think he struck out. Dirtbag is with the pitch.
inside.
That curves on the inside, but not enough.
Strike.
That one curves on the inside, or towards the inside there, so that is a strike.
Foul ball.
Ball Smasher smashes that one foul.
That's inside.
That's going to be a little bit on the inside there for strike. Ball number 2. He hits that one down the line, but it goes out foul, so that will remain strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right to Kapowie, picks it up, runs it to first, taps the pad without tripping. Out number 1.
The third baseman, number
The
3.
killer third baseman, MGH, the coach of the Easy Lovers, comes up now. She's
Ball
sitting
inside.
at 182. She does have that homer, as I said, but she's 0 for 1 on the game.
Strike.
She decides not to swing at that one, but it's right down the middle.
Strike.
She swings at that one with all her might and comes up empty. That one goes sky high, and it looks like Nail Clipper Flipper standing behind the umpire is going to pull that out for out number 2.
Now batting.
And now Dan Navarro. I don't want to say Danello. Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. Navarro, the catcher,
Strike.
watches the first one go right by strike. No swing. That's in the inside there, but he swings anyways. That makes it strike number 2. Oh, that's going right over. Big Slick diving, but didn't dive. Where are you throwing it? Where are you throwing it? Big Slick using his big arm to throw it all the way to home instead of second. And Howard, the runner, did not see that. I don't know how that happened because the computer knows everything. So now you got a runner on 2 outs. We got Corey May. Hits that first one foul. Sidewinder running for it. Thought about diving for it, but it was about 77 feet too far away.
That's inside.
That goes inside. I'm waiting for a steal here. That's a nice pop-up just outside the infield rule there. Big Sauce calling for it at second. Pulls it in. Out number 3. Easy Lovers still at 2. Still at 0. Trailing by 2. The Beer Keggers, top of 5, are sending Kungfubeer up first, and this ought to be something.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 71.
529. I don't know how we got that high. Anyways, here's the disaster waiting to happen. And there it is. It's going to get caught out at center for out number 1. Thunder's Gaming pulls that in easily.
The center fielder,
And here's Reliable, who's 50% right now. This is not quite reliable. Semi-reliable.
strike.
That comes right down the middle. He lets it go.
That's up.
That's a little too high. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that one.
Strike.
That's just a little bit lower, but it's in the zone. He hits that right to shortstop. Reliable don't have the wheels to make it in time.
Now batting,
As the
left
Beer Keggers
fielder,
start their decline now,
74.
Big Slick, Brandon Balls, who have 2 hits on the day.
Strike.
Watch the first one curve on the inside, strike number 1.
Off the plate.
That's just over, so that's outside.
Strike.
That makes it a strike somehow.
Strike 3.
And Big Slick didn't see the strike zone there, so he watches that one go by without even attempting to do anything. So his third at-bat equals a 0 for strike number 3 and out number 3. The Easy Lovers, the bottom 5.
Now
Make
batting,
love.
the shortstop,
Makes love to
number
food.
84.
Their shortstop coming up first. Kurt Baggis is not fooled.
Strike.
So he sends it on the outside. She goes for it, misses it. She was fooled.
Strike.
And by that one as well. 2 strikes.
Foul.
Gets a piece of that one, sends it foul. Also gets a piece of that. Beer's looking for it. He's probably going to trip over while he's looking up, but he catches it. Out number 1. TC Roberts coming in. What's up, man? I think the difficulty level is just, I think I bumped it by 1. It's listed as tough. And basically what's tough is that the AI do all kinds of things that are weird.
Strike.
Like tag me out when I'm standing on their base. Kind of weird.
Strike 3.
But I mean, we'll leave it here. We can see it because we played the last 2 seasons with it that one or 2 steps lower. So, I mean, if we suck, we suck. Be time to trade some people. All right. So while I was talking about that, you noticed that Dirtbag has struck out another batter, and now it's 2 outs. And Randor, I can't see either one of those names. RL, he's going to be the last one in the lineup.
No.
The first baseman is sitting at 2 strikes and 2 outs. It goes to Kapowie, diving for it and catches it, but it's out of bounds. Foul ball, so that didn't count.
Strike 3.
And a strikeout again. Dirtbagus is on fire. So now we're at the top of the 6th, and while it's not the way that it's been, it's still a low-scoring game. The Beer Keggers have 2, and the Easy Lovers have 0. Now Clipper Flipper for 1 for 2 today so far, or he is, and the Mariana Beer's on deck with also 1 for 2. But Clipper's average went up to 400 now. And that's not going to help him, as that's going to get caught out at center field for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
Now the lovely Mariana Beer's back up, third baseman today.
Strike.
That one was a little low, I thought, but it comes in as a strike.
Strike.
That curves over the plate last second for strike number 2. She's hitting it. Oh, and it gets just past. All right, she's headed to second, decides to go back to first. But she gets on base.
Now batting, the second
So in
baseman,
traditional format here is the Beer Keggers actually start doing anything. Usually it's with 2 outs. Right now it's with 1 out.
Strike.
Big Sauce is up here, 1 strike. He's going to hit that just over first. My Beer started to go to third, but decides to go back to second.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now we're sitting at something interesting. We have 2 runners on. We have Sidewinder Kapowie coming up with 1 out. All right, the mom game's hard. Easy catch. Sidewinder just can't keep it out of her mitt there.
Number 17.
And back to top of the order, Rusty Edge. 2 outs, 2 on. His mom's on second. She wants to get home. Just past MGH, so he does. He sends his mom home. Sliding in. Oh, no. Oh, see, he gave it to me that time.
Now batting,
Rusty
the
slides in from
designated
about
hitter,
mid field there between first and second. Somehow makes it there. The Beer Keggers add 1 more run to the score there as Matt Blacksmith comes up, 2 outs. Oh, MGH dives for it. And everybody makes it another run on the board for the Beer Keggers. Speaking of Beer Keggers, the coach walks up. And, well, this is going to end it right here in this inning as he barely taps. Yeah, there's no way. Picked up at second. He's thrown out at first. But 2 more runs there for the Beer Keggers. Again, this is not the form that we've been doing. We have 12 hits, 4 runs, but the Easy Lovers only have 3 hits, thanks to the outstanding pitching by Dirtbags and Cage. Dirtbags and Cages? How would you say that? All right. Well, Chris Dirtbags is Dirtbag is. I don't know why these names are fumbling all over the place today, but that's what it is. The first one, he sends the Twinkie Tigers over the plate on the outside, but it does cause a strike. That one's too high. That's ball number 1. Now he's not paying attention. Now he's throwing him way too high. That hits the zone. We're 2 up and no outs. She smashes that one, but it goes out foul. Baggis has power left in his arm. He's going to throw a heater down there, and she's going to crunch it right to Mariana Beer. Is going to grab it, throw it off the first, and out. Number 1. Looks like Kapawi pulled her foot, but it still counted.
Left fielder, number 83.
All right, so now with 1 out, we got Fart Tyrant coming back up. I believe he was a strikeout, but I'm not sure. That's definitely not striking out. That's going to Big Slick out at left. Pulls it in for out number 2. Eric J. Ball Smasher, who is not smashing him in the field of play right now. He's 0 for 2 today. He could keep it alive, or he could end it right here for the Easy Lovers. And he swings and misses on that, so now 1-1, 2 outs. That barely gets in there, so that's strike number 2. That's going to be too high, I think. And he rightfully pulls back the bat. Oh, no, right down the middle. He's going to smash that. Beer dives for it. Can't get to it. Eric J. Ball Smasher's on first.
Now batting, the third baseman.
All right, so now MGH, she's up at bat, and she has an opportunity here to hit both herself and Eric in with a home run. And she's definitely swinging for it. 2 strikes now on MGH. She's also 0 for 2. She's going to hit that one off the tip of her bat. That goes foul to the Easy Lovers dugout. That one doesn't. Beer dives for it again. So MGH gets the first. Ball Smasher on second.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Now
21.
DN Navarro. Navarro's coming up. 2 outs, 2 on. He hits that one down the line. It curves foul, so that doesn't really count. Baggis sends it on the outside, but just a little bit too far, so that's ball 1, 1-1. He swings at that, misses, a little bit too slow. That one goes to Kapawi, who dives for it, is going to try to run. Let's throw it! Oh my goodness, I thought that was going the wrong way real quick. So Kapawi barely taps the pad in the nick of time instead of throwing it to first, but she does cause the out number 3, saving any runs scored by the Easy Lovers. The Beer Keggers, top of 7, still leading by 4. Send up Mr. Reliable. Motter hits the first one, and it goes off the top of the bat, and it rockets sky high right to the right fielder, Corey May. That'll be out number 1.
Number 74.
Big Slick got out in his last one, but he was on base the last 2 prior to that. Oh, no, he struck out his last right. He struck out. Right to MGH. She's going to throw him out at first, simply and easily. RL as Big Slick tries to get there in the nick of time.
There goes the neighborhood.
And whoever the hell that was, they got on first. As we just got a new follow there.
The third baseman, number 21.
I can't read your name. My glasses are on. Cavitate 07 with the follow.
29.
Karasuma, he's walking out now as he's pitched a heck of a game, and Dan TFM is going to be coming in. He's a specialist here. We'll see what he specializes in with 2 outs. Mariana Beer's up. She hits the first one. It was a little too high, and that's just going to go right to the second baseman out at center field. That's out number 3. Beer Keggers up by 4. Take a quick stretch and get your butts back here as the Easy Lovers are sending Corey May up first. The Corey May doesn't have any average to, he doesn't have that great of an average, but, and he's 0 for 1 today, or 0 for 2. I think it said 0 for 1. I think he's only been up once. I mean, Chris is really making, he's going through the lineup pretty slowly here. That was a swing, and that was a complete miss there for May. And that drops right down the middle there for strike number 3. May is out of here with 1 out. Makes love to food. Also 0 for 2 today. Returns facing Chris Dirtbagus at the bottom of the 7th. First one is strike number 1. That makes it strike number 2. She's getting pissed. She lets that one go by because that was way too far on the inside there. She does get a piece. Oh, Jesus Christ! That was a slider, and she knocks it out of here like a fastball. As Mom MGH flexes her muscles there in the dugout. 423 feet. It's Food's second home run, and finally puts the Easy Lovers on the board. And looks like Dirtbag is starting to lose some of his velocity, but he's not yet throwing junk. Just slower pitches, so we're going to leave him in there for a minute. See what he does here. And he's pitching against Thunderous Gaming, who hits the second one foul. So now 2 strikes, 1 ball. Or correction, 1 out. Now Clipper Flipper runs for it, but it goes over the net. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2, Dirtbagus. Oh, there was a bat trying to be broke on a kneecap, but it did not break. Maybe the kneecap did. So here's RL, the first baseman, bottom of the order. Dirtbagus is starting to lose all his mojo here. So let's go ahead. Thank you so much for pitching for 7.5 innings. Chris Dirtbagus, you started the last game that we won. So let's go ahead and give you a break here. We've got the baseman. We have not played Stu in a while. So we have the baseman and we have Stu. So let's go with Jose Stu here. Now at the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. There's 1 ball.
Ball inside.
That goes on the inside.
Strike.
That's a strike. So now we're 2-1 against RL.
Strike.
That hits the strike zone as well. Now we're 2-2 with 2 outs, no runners on. Stu's looking just for the right pitch to throw. That's going to go right down the middle. That goes to Big Sauce on second, who'll pick it up and haul it to Sidewinder Kapowie on first. So now things have gotten a little interesting. It's a 3-run game. Top of the 8th, the Beer Keggers are going to send in Darren Big Sauce, who is 1 for 3, and followed by Sidewinder Kapowie, who has not been on base yet this game.
The second baseman, number 15.
He's popped out every time, I think. So here's the first pitch to Big Sauce, who hits it right to second base, easy out on first. Now Kapowie, everyone. The Sidewinder Kapowie fan club is starting to rip up their tickets right now. She smashes that one, but it's going to go foul at the last second. So that's strike number 1.
That's inside.
He lets that one go on the inside there, 1-1. That curves over the plate, makes it strike number 2. No, and Sidewinder Kapowie swings too late at that fastball. Strike number 3. Kapowie strikes out. 2 for 4. Rusty Edge needs to keep this thing alive with 2 outs. He's everything he had into that thing. That goes down the line. That's going to be a foul as well. Now 2 strikes. That goes to shortstop. Make love to food after a home run is going to make easy work of this. Right to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Beer Keggers add nothing to the score. Easy Lovers are sending Twinkie Tiger and Fart Tyrant. Twinkie is 0 for 3, and Tyrant is 0 for 3 as well, with 2 of those being strikeouts.
The second baseman, number 14.
1-4 wants to run that series of bases.
Strike.
And Stu's going to do his best to make sure that does not happen. That's a foul ball. Goes straight in the air. Now Clipper doesn't look like he's going to get to it. That's 2 strikes now. See what a fork ball is. Stu has his forkball, and that's what it does. It goes straight behind you. All right, come on, Stu. That one goes straight up as well, but this one's going to stay in the field of play. Flipper's calling for it, and that's out number 1 behind the plate as the Easy Lovers send up Fart Tyrant, who again been struck out twice already. This time he's facing Stu. First one goes foul. That's in the face mask. Too high. That'll be ball number 1. Swing and a miss on that one. That was a swing. Oh, that was just a little shy of a strike there. Hey, he does get a piece of that one. That's coming in the infield. Beer's calling for it. The KF type. Right at shortstop. That's out number 2.
Nice. That should help me get
Z
there.
Brunner coming up. 12 months, 1 year. My first 1 year guy. Thank you so much, Z. Glad you can make it. Dirt Bud. Dirt Bud gets a strike there. The purple glasses himself from the Twitchinators. Coming in about mid-game, or no, close to the end now, isn't it? All right, this one goes sky high. It looks like Big Slick. He's calling for this out at left, and that's going to be out number 3. The Beer Keggers coming into the 9th inning now with a 3-run lead against Mom Game's Hard Easy Lovers. Matt Blacksmith will be the first one up. He has the only home run of the game.
Designated hitter, number 7.
That's awesome, Z. Matt Blacksmith. First one comes in on the inside. He gets a piece of that right to MGH. He's going to throw it to first. Matt doesn't make it. Out number 1.
Now batting the shortstop.
At 0 for 4. 474 average there is Kungfubeer. That falls in. Well, okay, whatever. That was a strike, I guess. That's too high. He did not swing at that. He's calm. He's not swinging at that neither. Nope. 3 balls, and 1 strike. That hits the corner of the plate for a full count with 1 out. He does hit that one. And it goes, okay, so it goes just past Corey May. Beer's headed to second. I don't know if he's going to make it. Slide in for a double.
Now batting the center fielder, number 73.
All right, 1 for 4. The furthest from reliable. It's the first one foul. Beer's on second. That comes in way too low. 1-1. Oh, that just goes over the pitcher. And so that sends reliable to first. Beer, knowing that doesn't have the speed to make it there, holds up on third. Good job by the third base coach there. Tell him to hold up. Now here's Big Slick. He's sitting at 2 for 4 today. 1 out. Nice. I mean, all his weight into that. Oh, now that's going to go. We're just going to stay there. And I can't make only 1 runner run for some reason, even though I know the keys. If I get too hyper. So we're sitting at 2 outs now. Now Clipper Flipper, 2 runners on. The last at-bat potentially for the Beer Keggers as the first one falls in as a strike right in the zone. No, that's going to be out number 3. Calling for it in center is Thunder's Gaming. That retires the Beer Keggers at the top of 9 with a 3-run lead. The Easy Lovers, MGH. She's coming up first to try to even the score. Navarro will be up second. Corey May, who just, no, he's out at right, so he didn't just catch that. So she got on base her last at-bat, but never made it to the plate. Jose Stu's got his workout cut for him, or his work cut out for him right here to seal this win if possible. That's a 92-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. That's a strike. That's just slightly too high. She smashes that thing right into the sidewall there. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes for MGH. She's rocking it back there. She's rocking the old butts. And that goes to Beer, who's going to pick it up and throw it to first. Kind of lob it, if you will. Sidewinder taps the bag for out number 1. Now, Navarro, who's 1 for 3 today, is almost going to get hit by the ball there. Who's given everything he's got, and that makes it into the dugout as a foul. That hits the zone right there. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. A little too slow. Stu is proud of himself, as he should be. 2 outs now. There is 1 out remaining. 1 out remaining. First one's going to go foul there. First hit, that is. From Corey May. But 1 strike now. He swings and misses on that one. And here's the pitch. And it's a strikeout. And somehow the Beer Keggers kill the losing streak that they had. They were down the last 2 games. Both losses. They're up 2, down 2. They hand the Easy Lovers their 2nd loss of the season. I'm sure this is going to come back later to haunt them. The Beer Keggers, with a dismal 4 runs, wins the game. Here's the stats of the game. There are 2 pitchers each. You have Chris Dirtbagus, the excellent pitcher for the first 7 innings. Matt Blacksmith comes in at 2 and makes love to food. Got a home run and was just killing it at shortstop all day long. I mean, MG, the whole team was killing it. They just couldn't get the runs, which is kind of what's been happening with the Beer Keggers lately. So let's take a look here and let's go through the next games. And Em, if you want to get fired up, we'll come see you here in a minute. We have the next. We have 7 games to get through here to see who's going to. Looks like the television stars are going to be facing the Beer Keggers here on Tuesday next week. And we have the Twitchinators. Most of you are playing the STFU. Most of me. And the Twitchinators are going to win that one against the STFU. That's amazing. The Ghost Stars in the MMA. The MMA is going to hold it by 1. The television stars, who we're playing next week, playing the movie stars, and television stars won that one. The Platypi and the Beewolves. Those are the Beewolves. Overdogs and the Heaters. Well, that's going to be a hot game, and the Heaters win it. Buzzards, Jacks. The card game, the Buzzards are going to peck them out. The Grapplers are playing the Nemesis, and the Nemesis are still the Nemesis. That brings us to our next game. Next Tuesday, the game was pure butts. I know, you hated most of it because you were sitting there on the bench having to watch it. I don't know. Again, I got to look at your position. I know you're in there, but we'll see why you're not playing.